Hello everybody and welcome back to my hotel room where we react to the latest and greatest Island videos, and we have Island episode 4 today, and boy, it did not let us down. Now with this episode I am just so heated up and pumped up after seeing all the voting, all the drama. I'm definitely going to get into all of it, but first we have the Grounds performance, and the Grounds definitely deserve their performance, but I just want to quickly do that just so we can get right into the juicy stuff, guys. Now, as usual, I will give my thoughts and opinions along the way, and I will leave a few timestamps up here for you as well. Also, there's the loading bar down below that will be separated into chapters, so you can just go to your favorite chapter and listen to my opinions directly from that timestamp. Okay, now, starting off with the Grounds performance of Fire, I don't know why, but when I see the Ground perform Fire, I just feel like they've got so much more passion and they've got so much more reason to do this dance, and I really love the start of this dance. I'll play some of it for you here, it's amazing. And I just appreciate how synchronized and how hardworking they are. They really want to get into Island. You can really see their passion and everybody's just hitting hard. And I just love their choreography and how synced up they are. It's amazing. I really love JHo's part in this, even though he has a smaller part. He really hits hard like Sugar. He's just the perfect Sugar JHo, so good work. Oh, Jay's Yoshoshuke just gets you right in the eyes. And please feel free to shout out below. Do you prefer Jay's Sashike or do you prefer Hisung Sashike? Now, based on what we saw from that performance, my 4 picks to go into Island are Jay, Daniel, JHo, and Jake, because I really feel like that they popped off the most in the video. Now there's one thing that really annoys me about this performance, and that's how much equal airtime each member gets and how they actually get voted into the Island a bit later. But we'll get into that later because I really want to have the Island voting first. Okay, now let's move on to the Island voting, and boy do I really not like this. Now as you watch this episode, the more into it you go, the more you think, why does this episode exist? Like, why does it exist? I feel like there's a lot of choices they made in this episode that they didn't make in previous episodes, and to me that says, well, basically the people are going to vote a bit more strategically in the house because they're going to think these people are a threat to me, instead of actually basing it off the actual skill. Now when they are announcing the top 6 people in the Island, I really was so excited when they mentioned Kay was the number 1 person. I don't know why, but in this episode I feel like Kay has no chill. Like throughout the whole episode, I feel like there's some kind of like sexual tension going on between Kay and the viewer, because like he's doing all these things and popping off and doing all these crazy, and he's just like popping off like he is here. And I'm just like, I think I'm starting to be a Kay fan very fast, and I feel like that the producers are as well. But wait, just before we go to the voting out of Island, let's have a moment from our host of the show and his chin.
Yesterday you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Okay, now the voting out of Island starts, and you know I feel so strongly about this, and I'm just going to let it rip. First off, Yoonwon gets voted out. Now, why does Yoonwon get no screen time? And he's always the one that gets voted out. Give Yoonwon some screen time. Yoonwon was just an afterthought when he got voted into Island, and now Yoonwon's getting voted out of Island straight away. Like, give the boy a chance, seriously. Sometimes I think that some of these members are just too good for Island. They should just go have their own solo career and just be amazing at that. Like, pray for Yoonwon. And next we have Kim Tae-young. And they just literally came to Island from the Grounds. Like, what is going on? Like, I do understand the theme that because they're so new, it's just easier to vote them out because they've spent more time in their Island house with the other members. And no, number 3, Sunu, no, don't do this to me. My man Sunu. Do not treat my man with that disrespect, how dare you? Okay, so the last person gets picked, and it's Jungwon. I don't really have too much to say about Jungwon. I don't really know why they voted him out of the house, but Kay has the exemption pass, and the exemption pass means that Kay can use them on himself or anybody else to keep them in the island. Now, Kay, being the gorgeous man he is, Obviously, he has a good heart, he doesn't want anybody to leave Ireland, and obviously, he has too much respect for people who actually deserve to be in there. So of course, Kay is going to use his exemption pass, but Kay should have just, I'm so mad at this. Like, Kay should have just let it go. Kay, you can use it another time, just let it go. But no, he saved Jungwon being the lovely man that Kay is. He saved Jungwon purely out of respect. Now, of course, now that Jungwon is gone, someone has to take his place. And I'm thinking in my head, it's going to be Taki. It has to be Taki. Like, Jungwon had 5 votes. If there was one other person in the house, the way they were all talking and conspiring in the house before, the next logical thing is Taki. Like, Kay, what are you doing? Just think, Kay. The one thing Kay wanted to avoid happening came true because of his loyalty and respect out of Jungwon. And I just feel like, if something is set in stone, then don't play with it. Like, otherwise karma is going to come and bite you in the ass. So I just can't. Now, I am not sure what is happening with the editing here, because equally as confusing is Jungwon and Taki have 5 votes each. They should be tied for 4th place. Like, in the situation of a tie, how do they decide who is voted out more than the other? Alright, now we've got their performances, and when they announced what this performance is, I'm just like, why? Why? Are you serious? Like, one of my commenters from my last video said that they wished that they didn't do too much dancing because at the end, when they actually make a group, it's going to be more about vocals. But this test that they're doing in this episode, I just don't understand. It's worse than last time. So basically, 5 people out of the 11 people actually get to perform at all. Like, why? I don't understand. And 2 of them are singing and 3 of them are dancing. The rest of them do nothing. Like, how is someone supposed to show how good they are at anything if they're just by the sidelines waiting for something else to happen? Like, they may as well not even be in the show at all. It's just so frustrating to me. I'm just like, you've got 22 people. Those 22 people should be able to dance and sing equally. Like, they're all equal performers. And the fact that they're willing to put 5 people on a podium above everybody else, and everybody else has to just sit by the sidelines and just chill out and just say, oh well, I guess 6 of us are going to be leaving. Now, after this task was revealed, I'm honestly thinking to myself, why does this episode exist? Also, in addition to that, the songs that are chosen is Save Me and Butterfly from BTS. And as much as I love those songs are specifically aimed mostly at Jimin, Jungkook, and Jin, the 3 people of BTS who can sing high notes. And obviously, all of the boys struggle with singing high notes, and some of them can't sing high notes at all. So I feel like not only does the task itself sound completely stupid, but it's aimed at specific people in teams, and the rest of them just have to sit by the sidelines and just hope they don't get voted out in the end if they lose. It's just crap. Alright, so moving on to the final performances of both the Grounds and Island. When Heesung and Gyeonu started, they look and sound like literal angels.
Is it true? Is it true? You.
Like, all you can do is just sit there and just watch them. It's like groundbreaking. Like, they're just so amazing and beautiful in the all white and everything. I just feel like that the Grounds automatically have a disadvantage just because they're wearing black.
Like a butterfly, much butterfly, but butterfly should all.
I can't believe their choreography as well. Like, they're so graceful with all their interpretive dance and everything. Like, all the elements of this performance is just breathtaking and blows me away.
Like a butterfly, much butterfly, but butterfly should all.
So how do you follow a performance that's amazing? Well, with two people, Sanu and Daniel.
내 심장 소리 들어봐 제멋대로 널 부르잖아.
Those two look like absolute kings on that stage. Out of the two performances, their performance is the one that gave me literal shivers up my spines watching them.
내 심장 소리 들어봐 제멋대로 널 부르잖아.
And at the end, Daniel just looks like a king, seriously. Like they look so gorgeous and they sing so effortless, and they were the perfect people for this performance.
손을 내밀어줘 save me save me.
Sanu and Daniel are two people that I will always appreciate and I will always want to get into the finals because they just deserve it. And this performance proves it. When you see Save Me and that stripped back version of that song, I just am speechless. They're just amazing and I don't know what to say. I'm literally speechless. They're just gorgeous and perfect. What else is there to say? And then the episode ends just before we get to their final score, and of course they had to leave us on a cliffhanger. Why? Why do they do this to us? Well, I guess we'll just have to wait until the next episode, everybody, but I really hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoy delivering it to you straight from the Sydney Sofitel. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I love all of you. Please feel free to comment below. I read them and reply to them all. And I'll see you on the next one. Who knows where it will take us. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.